Hello all, welcome back to another coin video. This is Silver Arm Coins and Collectibles. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Today we have something of a recent addition to the collection, along with, if you remember, 2 weeks ago was the 6 pence. But today we are looking at the ZAR 3 pence from 1896. Okay, front is leaves, and in the back is Paul Kruger, the portrait. This time you can see some of the details on the hair as well as on the beard. This will be factored into the grading. All right, so let's just dive into a couple of details of this coin. Let's go over its story. We'll do an estimate grade, and then we'll also finally look at the retail value of this coin. So firstly, in the year 1896, 166,000 of these were minted, and this is known as a common date. They were in circulation, so there's nothing a bit odd about the date. I just say it is a common date. But if you think about the numbers, later coins would be in the millions of mintages. For 166,000 of these minted, and the fact that a lot of them have been melted down, that's just something we can take into consideration when building a worldwide silver coin collection. So this coin is not that large. It is a rather small coin. So the total weight is 1.41 grams. Okay. This coin, being the year it is, means it is 92.5% silver. It was struck, therefore, in sterling silver. Okay, so if we take the total weight and we want to get the actual silver weight, it's about 1.3 grams or 0.0420 troy ounces of silver. Okay, that's how much pure silver is in this coin. And now we're just going to look over at if you were to sell it for melt value, which I actually would recommend. I recommend collectors to keep these coins. So the melt value, if it was just for the silver in today's spot price, is about $3.3. Okay, nothing crazy over there. It is only about 1.3 grams of pure silver. So now, we will look at the grading estimate of this coin. As stated, some of the details on the portrait of Paul Kruger, such as his beard and his hair, has not been flattened out, so that's a good sign. And the front is really well. So this coin was in circulation, but it seems to have held up really well. The numbers are all visible clearly, the letters. That's why when I did my research of this coin's grading, I would put it firmly in the grounds between fine to very fine. Me personally, I would rank it or grade it at very fine. So that puts it into perspective, the grade of this coin. Now, lastly, we're just going to look at some of the retail values or the retail value of this coin. So for a fine to very fine, this exact coin ranges between $10 to $22. And because I think it leans closer to very fine, my estimate would be around $20. So this was an interesting piece of South African history. It's a really old coin. I'm surprised it held its shape after all these years, but it is a notable coin you can add to your silver world silver coin collection. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the